Hey guys, Junior Four here. Today we're going to be watching the Everything Wrong with parody of LP. And the one we're going to do now is Equestria Girls. And I will be doing the Rainbow Rocks as well. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to do that separate video or not. I'm not too sure. But just for now, I'm going to be doing Equestria Girls, the first one. So let's just get going. Oh, and by the way, I have seen the other Everything Wrong with series from CinemaSins, and I do rather enjoy those, so hopefully this one allows me to enjoy it. We said go. Yep, spoilers.
Pinkiest Prime.
Yep.
Haven't really gotten accustomed to these yet, either.
You and me both, Twilight. This pony doesn't stand out at all. He can't possibly be a significant character.
Really?
This scene is severely lacking a certain hoof shake. The main
It
six
is.
are sent off to bed like
Is
little
it? Yeah.
toddlers. Hasbro Studios. This PMV doesn't make use of any green screen ponies. Isn't the Equestria Girls logo lovely tonight? The portal
It
just
is.
happens to be opening on the same day that Twilight visits the Crystal Empire.
Yeah!
Twilight's crown just happens to look like the prize crown from an alternate dimension. Don't forget to stand there for a little bit and give the person you've just stolen from a chance to spot you. Every pony
Yeah.
just casually went back to bed and waited until morning. Pretty much the only interesting bits of this entire story are told by a boring exposition.
That is
DHX
true.
knew that the words human world are taboo in Equestria. Twilight's reflection opens its eyes before even she does.
It
The
does?
fact that Celestia said the rest of the 96 couldn't enter means she knew that their human counterpart lives on the other side and that Twilight's counterpart doesn't attend this school. I wonder what else she knows that she's not letting on to.
She knows too much.
People laughed at the rumor of Spike becoming a dog. The fact that it's actually real says a lot about this movie. Those aren't hooves.
Let us see
No
your
doubt.
war face.
At least the magical, all-knowing portal was polite enough to give Twilight some clothing.
Yeah.
You know, Spike hasn't really changed that much at all, actually. Spike's collar is spiky. High school.
There you go.
The building had only 5 windows on this wall just moments ago. This scene is a perfect example of the faulty toy design. Doors
Yeah.
open in, which is actually against building codes for a very good reason.
It is.
Everyone seems to have icons representing cutie marks. I'm willing to bet that they also have tattoos somewhere on their body.
I'm pretty sure too.
Brad.
Why
Math
do
is so funny.
they call him Brad?
Alright, so pretty much every pony from Equestria has a human counterpart in this world. As if that wasn't enough of a ridiculous coincidence, they all just happen to attend the same high school?
I can speak to anyone any way I want.
That statement really holds absolutely no weight. She's just a generic antagonist for the sake of being a generic antagonist. Writers,
Yeah.
I am disappointed.
But they
Let
fixed
me
her
tell
in
you
the
greeting
other
of my
ones.
people. Spike has always been the butt-end of jokes, but this movie brings about an all-time low for him. Leave it to Fluttershy to hand out flyers from this far away.
Yeah, I guess so.
Stop laughing. She later died from a concussion.
We decided to give it to
Wow.
Principal Celestia.
Yeah. But I still
I
like
can
her
only
better
imagine the
than
smell
the
coming from that backpack.
princess.
Twilight's rightful throne. Celestia was actually secretly prying into Luna's office.
Looks like if
She
I
was?
get my crown back, I'll have to become Princess of the Canterlot High Fall Formal.
Or, you know, you could just steal the crown. You know,
Yeah!
That would actually make for an immensely more interesting movie.
Like I said in my thing,
I
why not
don't
just do
care if
that?
vegetarian burgers and hot dogs exist. This is still a funny sight. What would the Eco Kids say about using that many napkins?
It's horrible.
No, I can't do this.
Yeah.
Don't let the whole shy thing fool
Yeah.
you. She can be a real
Oh,
My
jeez.
twin sister lives in the city, has a pet dog named Spike that looks just like that one.
Spin-off
Foreshadowing.
incoming.
Foreshadowing.
Maybe?
Sunset never touches the second balloon. It just committed suicide when it realized what movie it was in.
Yeah.
Exposition via cheap monologue. Sweetie Bot is canon. This movie mocks its own antagonist by giving a cameo to a better one. Twilight didn't see snips or snails behind these giant glass doors.
Yeah!
It's so punny it hurts. Recycle bin and Internet Explorer, just like your mom's netbook.
No. Just... No!
My reaction to this movie.
Why the YouTube? Oh wow, I didn't know there had Hasbro stuff in
Yet
there.
another major drive of the story based on a hunch. Don't you just hate waking up with cold feet only to find out your blanket is the wrong way? The parallax shift of the moon and stars suggests that it can't be up very high. As if spike and rarity shipping wasn't weird enough. This video page will only be relevant for a few months before YouTube changes again. Rarity
Yeah, pretty much.
beatboxes. The idea here is that Twilight brings them together as friends, but she really didn't do anything. They just sorted it out amongst themselves.
Yeah.
This is not a rainbow. Default iMovie music. Pointless ex-boyfriend subplot that goes absolutely nowhere.
Pretty much,
I
yeah.
think Hasbro just gave DHX a description of what the toys had looked like, and they just had to roll with it.
But deep down, we're all Canterlot Wondercolts.
Deep down inside, they are all actually cults.
Oh.
This song is just
Oh,
too catchy
whoa.
for me to hate. Yes, that's a sin now. Conspiracy
Okay.
theory time. Twilight appears to have been rotoscoped so as to make a change to the background. Speculate away. Sing a
Okay.
pointless song, win everyone's votes.
Yeah!
This subplot about Twilight being framed could have actually been really neat if it didn't appear and then suddenly resolve itself within seconds. Snips
it
and
could have
Snails
been
would
through,
have
like,
to have the
most of the
exact
movie.
same shape and build as Twilight for this to work at all. What opened this window? Did that happen all on its own just to change the lighting and mood of the scene?
There's a basketball.
Fluttershy is about to remove a boot, but then she remembers that they're permanently affixed to her. At this point of the movie, I was content to just tell myself this abomination had nothing to do with the ponies I know and love. Then this happened. Don't look at me. My feet are just stubs to allow for interchangeable footwear. I
They
know
are?
Pinkie Pie is random and crazy, but this just feels like bad writing. They appear to comprehend the situation all too well considering how fast Pinkie spoke and how absurd it must have sounded. How to trap a fool. Place a do not enter sign on the inside of a closet.
Yeah.
No you don't. Your master plan has little to do with the dance.
You
In
can just-
fact,
you-
could have
you-
done what you plan to do at any time now.
Yeah.
All you need is the crown, which you could have easily gotten your hands on. We've
Yeah.
only seen you steal it once after all.
You could have
Bradley
stolen it
Cooper,
all the
6
time.
steps at once. Chicken dance.
Gangnam Style.
Usually we attribute things like this to the writer simply not having enough time to properly fit everything into a 20-minute slot. This
Yeah.
movie had over an hour to tell its story and still resorts to poor means of transition and story development. The sledgehammer would just pass through the portal like anything else.
Yeah, it
right?
would. Yes.
Equestria will find a way to survive without my
Unless she
help.
used it on the actual
Actually, no, it's pretty
paler.
much screwed. Spike acts like he can't even open the door, even though he did earlier in the movie without any problem.
Yeah!
And then all of the kids in the theater start screaming while their parents
Cool.
drag them outside to get their money back. Wilhelm attends high school.
Sweet.
The eco kids seem unaffected to me.
Okay, this is just getting weird.
And to think I was actually hoping for a unique villain defeat. I guess Rainbow Dash is
Yeah.
a natural born flyer, even as a human. Congratulations! You've witnessed the all-new record for a villain-to-friend conversion. It took Luna 1,000 years, Discord more than a season, but Sunset Shimmer mere seconds. That's
Wow.
right, kids. You can jump off buildings and sprout wings so long as you do it together as friends. Let's play a game of spot the main character in the background.
Hey,
She's got
Luna!
freaking wings, and her dancing is what draws the most attention. Wait until the very last second to return home, why don't you?
What are hands? On the other hand,
S-
hands.
Spike has them.
Lens flare. In Equestria, the ponies are pitted against dragons, mythical beasts, tyrannical overlords, starvation, and a slew of other fantasy and original elements. Equestria Girls has a cliched high school setting, with just plain stupid coincidences that
Yep.
render whatever scrap of the story there once was into total horse manure.
Ew.
Seriously, how can anyone possibly ask me why I did not like this movie? So yeah, I'm counting the entire movie as one big sin.
I like the movie. Okay. Dealt with it. Okay. That was... Dang, I forgot what it was called. Everything wrong with Equestria Girls in 7 minutes or less. And a lot of that stuff, I do agree with, saying that I kind of pointed to most of that stuff out in my commentary of the movie. But, again, yeah. So, heck with it, I do bring my rocks with this one. Yep. Pretty much, I kind of pointed out quite a bit of that stuff in my commentary as well, so, yeah, but anyway, let's just, go to Rainbow Rock. Hey guys, Junior4, and today we're going to be watching Rainbow Rocks, everything wrong with Rainbow Rocks in 11 minutes or less. Yes. And by what I've seen from the first one for Equestria Girls, I pointed out quite a bit of stuff in my commentary for Equestria Girls, so that's why I wasn't too shocked. But this one, Rainbow Rocks, I liked the movie so much, just astonished by how well it was animated. In my opinion, I'm going to say that the characters were too well animated in Rainbow Rocks, especially the faces. Oh my, they had some weird facial expressions. But yeah, but anyway, let's just go get some going. Everything. Oh, new intro. Yeah.
Seconds into this movie, and we're already recycling from the first movie.
See, I told you.
First scene in, and we're ripe for a fart joke.
Okay.
Let's introduce our villain characters. We have the obvious leader, the brainless comedic relief, and the other one. These hoods must be employing some sort of TARDIS technology in order to conceal all of that hair.
Yeah.
Cringe-worthy exposition, which is already known to the characters, but still needs to be said for the viewer's sake. In the first movie, more than 4 minutes of screen time passes in between Sunset Shimmer's transformation and defeat. In this movie, it's done in less than 10 seconds.
It's equestrian magic, and we're going to use it to make
And
everyone in this pathetic little world
ready for the pose?
adore us.
Movie ripped
Jam!
the screenplay my sister wrote when she was 6. Oh, and screw this guy for making me like something I want to hate. This
Daniel
exists.
Ingram's awesome.
Was a trademark symbol really required here? Does that mean all of the characters aren't trademarked because they don't have 2 letters floating above their heads? So that's what they look like without their hooker boots. This might be the only time you'll ever see a musical instrument being plugged in. Both actor and character make me say a swear word when pronouncing their names. Rebecca Scheuch and Sun Shimmer.
Oh
This
my
is the
god,
second
it
time we're
does.
seeing this logo because reasons?
They're shoving it down your
These
throat.
2 are seen but never heard.
Yeah.
Ponies and their OCs in a nutshell.
Most exciting events we've had at CHS since the fall formal.
Yes, exciting. That's the word I would use to describe zombie spells, she-demons, and weaponized magical energy on school proper. When you need smooth and subtle exposition, Pinkie Pie is always the perfect choice. The only thing more magical than the evil she-demon, hate-leeching sirens, and purple pony princess are the wireless instruments. Do wings simply appear on the outside of clothing?
I just wonder why it happens.
Who cares why it happens?
Movie
Oh.
does an excellent job at addressing, then promptly ignoring its own plot holes. Brad is in this movie.
Why do they call him Brad? His name is...
There was booing in the
Darn if I forgot his name!
Based
I
on the
forgot his
position
name.
of his feet, Brad wasn't even close to colliding with this wall. Rarity's voice comes from Applejack's mouth. Completely illogical lighting reveal.
Yeah.
We sing like all the time, telling people to do what we want.
There's more of that subtle exposition this movie is so great at conveying.
Yep.
Who weren't the worst.
You are.
You'll have to excuse them. They're idiots.
We've reached the apex of comedic genius, folks.
That's just it. I can't put my finger on it.
Welcome to Idioms You Should Never Hear in a My Little Pony movie.
It's gonna do what we always do.
Oh, guys, I'm gonna
get
say
in
this.
trouble and then beat up
Sonata
the
rivals
other
Fluttershy in
Because no one
cuteness.
understood what these characters do the first 2 times.
She
they
does.
mentioned.
She rivals
Handling it in
Fluttershy
the movie, maybe
very
your
much.
audience's feeble minds will be able to comprehend it soon enough.
It's Taco Tuesday.
Yeah.
Considering no one is eating tacos.
Just
Yeah.
follow my lead. Or my lead.
Power struggle subplot, which is never addressed again.
Yeah.
Anyone else sense something strangely inappropriate about the Dazzlings? What with their style of singing and need to touch everyone as they walk by? Well, the sirens do come from Greek mythology regarding a female figure seducing sailors. I'd say that's pretty sin-worthy.
Yeah, I guess so.
Dazzlings feed off of negative energy with the goal of having power and control. They generate this energy by casting a spell on everyone, which grants them the power and control needed to make people generate the energy. Is anyone else sensing a paradoxical storyline here?
Whoa, oh my
Sunset's
god.
sturdy mark disappears.
Yeah, he does disappear!
Nicole Oliver seems to
Good
be
God,
one of
I
the
noticed
voice
that
actors
before, I just
memo
never been able to say it.
being under a spell, and because of it, her acting sounds rather dry. Mysterious old book Ex Machina.
Yeah.
This movie has so many contrived plot devices that TV Tropes deserves to be in the credits as lead writer. Oh, look! Ponies are actually in this My Little Pony movie. Buy our toys! Fluttershy and AJ are pushing a box, then suddenly they disappear.
How is that even possible?
I have no idea, but
Movie does an excellent job at addressing, then promptly ignoring its own plot holes. At this rate, I'll be able to copy and paste most of these sins. The humanized pony dimension is Equestria's trash dump. I'm okay with this.
Hey.
Either electricity is canon, or magic travels through positive and negative terminals.
And the interval between the 2 points is defined as the square root of the sum of the squares of the separation between the points along 3 spatial dimensions.
don't suppose we could join you this time around?
Of course not. That would actually make for a mildly interesting story.
It would actually.
His last words to Twilight were,
And don't forget the dress.
and what does she do? She forgets the dress.
Haha.
Just pose for the trailer?
I'm back.
Perfect. Whoever took this video is quite knowledgeable about green screen effects.
Yeah,
That
who
was
took
returned
that?
to Equestria, but some of its magic must have remained here at Canterlot High.
Wait, that's really the explanation the movie's rolling with? Who needs the magic of friendship? Magical MacGuffin for the win! Hadouken!
Huh?
2 pairs of ears. This world
Yeah, I
is
hate
no
that!
more
Why do they do that?
transforms dogs into humans, but dragons into dogs. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. It's
Yep.
not going to work.
Yep.
What? It didn't work?
I told you.
Pose for the camera again, and done.
I don't know what we would have done if you hadn't come back to help us.
Ironic foreshadowing of Twilight's uselessness. No, really, just like the last movie, Twilight could have stayed in Equestria, and things could have played out the same way without her.
You want ants? Because that's how you get ants.
Why do you... What
Pinkie
the...
Pie eats this
Yeah.
gold donut right before bed, and apparently it gave her weird dreams. So
Okay.
there's one of your few reasons to see this movie. I
Mod.
just saved an hour of your life. You
Mod.
thank me later. This board and microwave disappear.
Oh wow, it
It's par
does.
for the course with ponies, but human rarity getting dressed out in the open for anyone passing by the sea is a sin. Gang sign.
About 20% less cool.
Get with the times, movie. That reference was so season 1. Did they know Rarity would wear a costume involving metal, or do they just normally carry around giant magnets?
That would have been
Everyone
possible.
assumes Rarity is being a jerk, because apparently they're all blind to giant red magnets.
Yeah.
Pinky has a very prominent voice, despite being the only one with no microphone. Twilight inhales when she sings. I think we have a winner.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Brad is still in this.
Why
The
do they call
character's
him
so
Brad?
unnecessary that the only suitable scene introduction for him is the most obnoxious cliche in the book. Oh,
Yeah. Why do they always do
Why
that?
are you acting like this? I thought we were friends.
Brad just got friend zoned. What is it with this school and its conveniently dark hallways?
We know all about you, Sunset Shimmer.
Wouldn't they also most likely know about the whole Twilight is a magical pony thing then?
Yeah.
Therefore invalidating this movie's plotline of trying to keep that a secret?
I am feeling very guilty about about watching the edited version of the movie.
They didn't ask you to be in the band.
Probably afraid no one would want to see them play if she was in the group.
Well, she's probably right. The human five seem to be her only friends, and
Yeah.
Sunset is indeed able to sing and play.
Remember, girls, we want to save the good stuff for when our full power has been restored.
This was not good.
Why? Aren't they only performing to gain power in the first place? If you would like to hear the full song, buy the album on iTunes today. These subtle lens flares thought they could slip under my radar.
She's gone!
No.
Oh wait, there she is!
Yep.
That was pretty funny. I sure hope they don't repeat that gag and make it stale and annoying. If the pony transformation thing has ties to the magic of friendship, why would Dash be the only one to transform? If the transformation has nothing to do with it, then how does it help you defeat the villains in the finale? And why does Twilight seem to imply the exact opposite in the first movie?
Yeah. Sorry.
But that didn't sound like insert favorite fan voice here.
Yeah,
Why
I
do
know.
the Dazzlings need to perform a new spell to control the outcome? Based on the dialogue of pretty much everyone in the school, everyone already seems to be under their control. The odds of no one getting hurt from this fall are pretty low, but the odds of every instrument being unscathed is even lower. Trixie refers to herself in the first person.
Oh, wow,
Virtually
yeah.
every time the group has an argument, it was brought upon them by Applejack being rudely snide. This isn't petty Applehorse hate on my part. She's literally the one causing the majority of these arguments.
But she has a reason to.
Replace being in the Rainbows with this movie. What's with the magical hate vapors? The Dazzlings aren't performing their feeding ritual yet.
I got tricks up my sleeve.
Irony.
How can they be using our magic? It's the magic of friendship.
Yeah, the magic of friendship, which only works when convenient for the script or when performing music, and
Yep.
for some inexplicable reason has ties to pony ears appearing out of nowhere despite these characters having no actual ties to Equestria. The word of the day is contrived. Hours of being trapped later, suddenly, Spike X Machina.
Again, how?
Band got together?
I would probably be more excited for them if the band hadn't split up mere seconds ago. Come on, movie, you've got a whole hour and still resort to the pacing of an episode.
I don't think it matters what song we play.
All of that time spent stalling while Twilight worked on the counterspell was just filler. Filler which makes no sense considering they've played many songs already during the competition.
Yeah.
Unless the movie really is throwing away the friendship is magic concept altogether in favor of playing music really well.
Pretty
They
much.
came all this way and not once did anyone think they might need a speaker.
Oh.
Little humanized pony high transformers.
Yep.
Now available in the Hasbro Salad aisle.
I would not be
After
surprised.
spending a long, drawn-out scene establishing that Twilight can't sing, Twilight sings. DJ Pone3's visual equalizer freezes for a moment. These two quite obviously have the same singing voice.
Yep.
Lyrics involving a bomb, written by Fluttershy. Sonata's pendant reappears shortly after being shattered.
Oh my god, it
And
does.
That's the last we see of our lead villains. They just walk off screen.
Yeah, with no Darn it, what's that word again?
It's just goodbye till next time.
I actually like this movie
Nope,
a lot.
I'm sorry, movie. You're not good enough for a post-credit scene. Called it. Just like the first movie, I had a chance to see this in theaters. Also, much like the first movie, the story is forgettably cliched and the writing obviously dumbed down for the younger audience. My final sin for the first movie pretty much covers my opinion of Equestria Girls as a concept, and it really hasn't changed at all. By the way,
I like this movie.
VFX is watching this. I love you. Please don't hate me. Goodbye.
I love this movie. It's a good movie.
Are ya, Nad?
Ha! gets got that nice. Yeah. Wow. Well. Again, yeah, I noticed Shimmer's shirt, sun on her shirt was gone literally when I was watching it, but again, I was just excited about watching the movie that I didn't mention it. And also, I'm starting to feel pretty guilty about watching the edited version with the cutout scenes, because now I want to just redo it with the edited scenes, or just do like the edited out scenes alone. But I'm starting to feel really guilty and really bad about doing the version I did. I really am. But something a little interesting. I am planning to actually do a commentary to the actual official commentary for the movie, and since that's unedited, it will have all those scenes in there, so I can do a react to that, so I can see the scenes that way. But if I do it with that one, it will be. Do I have short-term memory loss? No, I don't think I do. But yeah, I forgot again. Flash Sentry. That's what his name was. Flash Sentry. Good lord, I can say Sunset Shimmer just fine, but Flash Sentry. I can't say. Just call him Brad. Brad's name at all. All right, but this will be done for now. As always, guys, remember to stand strong and brony on, and see you next time.